Hey everybody, it's Days Wit, back in the great room in Taunton, Massachusetts. Welcome back to Operation Drake Maye. This is Italy turn 5. For the purchases, they bought 2 mechs in a tank, 3 tanks, 3 infantry, 1 transport. Let's see, what do we got for battles? Let's do the big one. We're going into the Caucasus. These 4 tanks are going into the Caucasus. These 2 tanks and mechs from Greece are going to drive across. Oh, there's a bunch of tanks in Greece. They're just driving across Turkey. They got 2 moves, and so we got 2 strategic bombers, 7 tanks, 1 mech. We should win this. And Russia's got 3 guys. They got a tank and 2 infantry. So let's do the 2 strategic bombers at 4 or less. We got 1 hit. Now, let's see, 4. We got 7 tanks at 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we wiped out the Russians. Okay, Russians got 1 or 3, 2 or 2. Wow, they missed everything. Cool, good for Italy. All right, so we're gonna remove Russian infantry, Russian tank, the penny, cool. So Italy is up to 27. USSR is down to 31. One of my plans this game was right from the beginning to start bleeding the USSR, which is why on J1 they attacked Amur and took 1 IPC off of Russia with the idea like that's 1 less infantry for Russia, and then we'll take the rest of the Soviet Far East, and that's going to be another guy, another 2 guys, and so on. Just like bleed Moscow, because they like to buy infantry, and for every 1 or 2 infantry you stop them from buying, that's going to help out Germany. So anyway, so now the Caucasus is back in Axis hands. That's a $5 NO for Germany, so that's really good. So let's go find some pennies. Oh yeah, these AAA and this 1 infantry is going to move into Turkey. This infantry in Sudan is going to move up to Egypt to protect against the lone Frenchman. What do we got? Oh yeah. This artillery is going to move 1 space to Southwest Africa. And I'm going to run out of Italian roundels probably this round, so I swapped out a bunch in like Iceland, Ireland with Nazi roundels, just so I could have Italian roundels to place when I take new territories. All right, so Italy's up to 28. Not that it probably matters, but the UK is down to 11. Okay. This tank is going to move 2 spaces. 1 into French Equatorial Africa, and 1 space into French Central Africa. So Italy's going to go up to 30. And France is going down to 4. Okay. What do we got here? All right. This, let me think. The battleship is going to come across the Mediterranean. 1, 2, 3 to Sea Zone 99. This cruiser is going to go 2 spaces to join the battleship in 99. These 2 transports, I'm going to move to the Sea Zone 99 with the battleship and cruiser. And they're going to bring 2 artillery, and 2 infantry, and drop them in Turkey. Cool. I love. This is actually the first time I've ever taken Turkey as the axis to get access to Russia. Loving it. This transport's, it's at a naval base, so it's going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, up to Italy. Over here. This Italian transport's picking up the Italian guy in London. You got to move 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. Gonna hang out with the artillery in Morocco. Okay. So with that, I think that's it for Italy's combat and non-combats. Oh no, I totally forgot. This should have been the first thing I did. I flew the 3rd Italian bomber up to Leningrad to bomb the air base. So let's do that. The air base gets an A. He missed. All right, let's see what the strategic bomber can do. You got 4 plus 2 is 6. That air base is max damage. That's cool, because Germany will be free to land in Leningrad if they choose. This bomber has 3 spaces to move, so he's going to go 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces to Romania. Cool. And these 2 bombers I'm just going to put in Iraq. Okay. And so is that... Italy's got a fighter in West Germany, and I just don't have anything for it to do at the moment, so it's just going to sit there. And he's there because it's got an air base. It is what it is. All right. These 2 mechs in a tank are going to go in Iraq. These 3 tanks are going to go in northern Italy. These 3 infantry are going to go in southern Italy. No, actually, let me reverse it. I'll put 3 infantry in the north and 3 tanks in the south. Not that it matters. And the transport will obviously go in Italy. It's going to hang out with the other guy. Look at that. They're friends. Okay. That's it for Italy's turn. Let's do the money. So Italy is collecting $30. And they got a bunch of NOs. They got 5 for the Mediterranean Lake, 5 for North Africa, and 5 for Gibraltar, southern France, Greece, and Egypt. So they are collecting $45. All right, I'll see you guys on Anzac turn 5. Bye.